Hello everybody, RVMan is in the house again, and this time our next hunt is a very unique one. It's the Behemoth King. Obviously I'll have to take this guy out in order to face Behemoth, or as I would want to refer him from now on, the big freaking dragon. Anyway, I've already did a practice run of the Behemoth King, and let me tell you, the practice run was actually worse than this run here. This run I did pretty well. The practice run, although it took me some time to find him via the prerequisites for him, it didn't take much time, but he ambushed my character both here. So we were all scrambling trying to help out, and there was frequent deaths, but hey, Behemoth King eventually went down. And at the same time, my party leveled up to level 85. Oh, and while we're on the subject of the Behemoth King, I just accepted the hunt. Mont Blanc will supply it, because this is an elite mark, obviously. The hunt? That's real simple. It's located in Old Dallin's place in Lowtown. And the quickest way to get to Old Dallin's place? Obviously, through the Moogle port, that'll place you right in front of the south gate. Because the entrance to Lowtown just happens to be right across the aisle from it. Well, it just makes things pretty simple. Oh, and let me warn you that despite the searching for Behemoth King, this part is longer than others due to the fight itself. Yeah, the fight itself actually makes it long, and not to mention retrieving the reward. Yes, you have to retrieve the reward. That's something about this fight that makes it rather unique. Oh, and I won't be going anywhere if I'm stuck in front of a pillar. Anywho, here we are in Old Dallin's place. The guy you're looking for is a guy who's on the floor who goes by the name of Cokeman. His name's spelled differently, but that's how it sounds. He's the Coke Man. Well, here's something else. You gotta actually read what he's saying, too. An untrodden snow-covered plain deep in a treacherous wood. Sounds like a place I know. A place I've already visited when I first played this game. Here's a hint. It's the Feywood. Anyway, Behemoth King is located there, and if you accept this hunt, you have to slay its lesser brothers in this untrodden wood of mystery. In the snow-trodden wood of mystery, sorry. See, that's what it just said. But, like I said, you have to slay its lesser brothers in order for you to see it. Now, here's the prerequisite for this game. To translate for you, you have to go to a place known as the Edge of Reason in order to find the Behemoth King. The thing is, there's two places that you have to clear out. Well, there's another place you have to clear out first before the Behemoth King can appear. Although the Behemoth King is in the Edge of Freezing, you gotta kill all the enemies in the Edge of Freezing and all the enemies in the Ice Field of Clearsight, very ironic name, in order for the Behemoth King to appear. And there's only 2 ways for you to go. Oh, that's me putting on bubble belts, because I don't have time to cast bubble against this fight. I found that out the hard way. It takes up more magic than what you think. Anyway, there's only 2 ways to go there. Giravagan or Erud Village. Not Erud Village, Gomor Jungle, that's what I meant to say. So I'm going to Giravagan right, since it's much closer. It doesn't matter how you get in. Hell, it doesn't matter if you get in through the Hene Mines. So long as you clear out everything in the Ice Field of Clearsight and in the Edge of Reason. Which I'm going to cut out, because unfortunately that's going to take hours. Oh, and we're already here. There's the ugly son of a bitch right now. How funny that I actually struck it. Never mind. Anyway, whatever you want to do before any battle, if you have it on you, dispel. I thought I said that before. It's kind of common sense here. But Behemoth King is also unique in its own right. You see, despite his HP being 1 million, well, over 1,600,000, close to 1,700,000, it's at a certain point of his health, like 70%, that he likes to shift a magical barrier and a physical barrier. One thing's for sure, he uses level 3 magic, which is very powerful. Ardor, as you can see here, he also uses Holy, and he uses Sloga, as you saw earlier on. And like Fafnir, he uses White Breath, which, as you all know, causes stop. God, White Breath's annoying. But here's the thing. Take White Breath, Stone Breath, and High Power, and give it to Yzermat. You're in for one hell of a fight with that thing. Just thought I'd let you know. But back on the subject here. Behemoth King, without Protect, can hit you for up to 6 grand. That is half of your life. Like I said, you are in for a freaking fight if you don't put Shell or Protect on your characters. You'll be seeing that here a lot. But to make this fight easier, Shear or Expose, it definitely makes the fight easier. Because let's face it, you're just going to be up dire straits trying to hit him for 2,000 to 3,000 when you can actually hit him for a whole lot more. Yeah. I forgot to mention one other thing. Without Shell, his magics do, I do believe, close to 2.5 grand, if not 3. And if they do, that's really going to hurt your characters. He always follows it up with a basic attack. And the funny part is, that's just him. This is basically him when the magic barrier is on. God forbid what he is like when the magic barrier is off and the physical barrier is on. Oh, but don't worry, you'll see. Because we're almost at that point anyway. Oh, I also forgot to mention, this asshole has a sabering effect. So 10% of what you do to him will come back to you. Say like you do 4,000 to him, you're going to take 400 damage. But it's only being halved by Shell. And I think it's half by Protect. Yeah, it's half by Protect. But still, it's BS. Sabering effect is just ridiculous. And here I am setting up a gamut so I can just use it whenever he does this. And yes, I found out that even though Scathe is long, firing your laser will actually help. Fire the laser! Oh, and yeah, it is a long summoning. Oh god, look how much he did to Vaughn! Jesus Christ, did you see that shit? He just did a combo of 3,000. That's pretty much all of Vaughn's life. Oh, that's another thing. You'll be fighting with death a lot. And Bosch just died. Oh, and that's me fumbling around looking for her eyes. That's really embarrassing. Anyway, it's nowhere near as embarrassing. Oh, shit! This thing really is hitting hard. I mean, it hit Vaughn for 6K not too long ago. Oh, now I hit Protecta. And we're stopped. Son of a bitch. Oh, this is funny. But it's not complete failure. At least I didn't use Renew on him. He looks at last part. But still, the reason I put shock on those two because, let's face it, Scathe has a slow spell time. As powerful as it is slow as hell to cast. And shock is so much faster and it still does damage. In my last playthrough, I used Flare, which actually worked, but Flare startup time is just as bad as Scathe's. There was a point in time I even used Scourge in this fight, even though he's immune to sap. Oh, that's the other thing. He's immune to just about every bad stat in this game. He's not immune to Traveler, though. That's the funny part. He's not immune to Traveler. Oh, that's me hitting my lap. Sorry. Believe me, I tried. I actually hit him with Traveler, and it did like 10,000 damage in my first fight with him. So that's freaking funny. He's immune to Horology. He's immune to Numerology, but he's not immune to Traveler. How funny is that? I can dare say that actually made my fight with him a little bit faster. But I don't use it in this playthrough, though. Well, I was tempted to this playthrough, but no. I don't. Because Traveler has a startup time. Anyway, this pretty much is going to go on for about a long time. I really feel I should cut out most of this. But no, he's going to do the same thing, but he's going to also strengthen his defenses and strengthen his attack. Well, either that or something else to that effect. I don't know. No, wait. Now I remember. The guy strengthening his defenses at the cost of his attack. And that's when he's at half health. I can't believe I forgot and I fought this thing 2 times. Wow, what is wrong with me? Oh well. I mean, this battle is pretty much long. But here's a kicker. Here's the funny part about this. The first time I practiced on this, it was this Sunday. I was practicing on Behemoth King. When I accepted the hunt, I found him in a matter of 1.5 hours. The fight didn't last that long. It lasts about maybe 20-30 minutes at best. As it does here. Like, majority of the film actually will last, like, it's just me fighting him. It's like a 20 to 30 minute fight unless you're low level. Then you're in for the longest haul of your life. But anyway, this thing was easy to find, but he just ambushed my characters and he gave me more trouble than what he did here. Now, in this playthrough, this run through, you want to know how long it took me to find this guy? I may have cut parts off, but you want to know how long it took me to find this guy? 2 days. 2 days to find this guy, and I had to go to school right in the middle of finding him. It wasn't until earlier this morning that he finally showed up. You know how aggravating that shit is? I've heard gamers actually, it took them weeks to find this guy. Well, that's one thing I can give the big fucking dragon credit for. You don't have to look too hard to find him. All you have to do is accept the hunt and go to where he's at. He'll be right there waiting for you, not hiding in some Ice Field of Clearsight or Edge of Reason, as he puts up quotations, in a place where the mist will make him look like another Giravangan is walking around in a freaking snowfield. I'm making jokes, but I'm dead serious. That's what he looks like. I'm lucky I ran into him this playthrough. Granted, I snuck up from behind and hit him, but still. Oh, this fight's going to get a lot interesting. He's already at half health. Oh yeah, he's already at half health, and he raised his defenses too. We're not doing like 4,000 to him. We're doing even less. Even with bravery on, we're doing less than 4,000 to this guy. I know, and that's the thing. I know I used the remedy, but in one part, one part of this LP, sorry, I inadvertently used the Phoenix down, thinking that I used the Chronos tier. Oh well, live and learn. And that's another thing that I keep forgetting to do: Gambit remedies or Chronos tiers. That is a big must, because things like that is going to happen. Wow. And as you can see, I'm also feeling much better. That still looks so funny from a far off distance. Hansa firing his laser! Blah! It shot him right in the face. That's awesome. I love that spell. Even though it's slow to start, I love that spell. It helps and works wonders for everyone. Yeah, I changed the gamut. You can stop throwing magic at him now. Yeah, we're barely doing any damage to him now. Here I am putting bravery on. It might not even do as much. It's going to cap it at 4,000. As far as physical damage is concerned. Magic damage? It'll do like 5,000, 6,000. Oh, no, wait. It's actually at 4,000. Oh, sorry. Sinuses. Thought I was getting better. That's another thing you gotta do. Keep faith on so you can do the maximum amount of damage to someone. Yeah, this is going to be a war. Sorry about that long pause. It's just, now that I think about it, this battle is pretty interesting. Well, oh yeah, the bravery wore off on Volter and Bosch. Anyway, this battle is pretty interesting. Granted, it actually has an annoying strategy about itself. At least it doesn't have anything in Last Stand. Oh wait, yeah, it does. It starts switching immunities faster. Like for a certain period of time. Yeah, it used to be like it takes a long time for it to switch. Now it's starting to switch faster. And the immunities will keep switching and keep switching until finally this thing's dead. Another reason why I'm probably not doing much damage is because we're all level 84, not level 85. Oh, but I shot him in the face. Oh, and just to let people know, for anyone who's defeated Behemoth King, or hasn't defeated Behemoth King, sorry, in your pirate's den, Behemoth King will appear in that doghouse that is actually located right next to Rex. I know it's a bit of useless information, but just in case anybody wondering, well, he'll be there. I have to apologize, this is an incredibly long battle, but by God, he's almost dead. No reflect and no remove for oh, sorry. No reflect, emote, renew for me. Nope, I've learned my lesson. Yeah, giving Balthier the Sage Ring and forget to taking it off of him. Yeah, that was the stupidest thing in my life. Oh, sorry. My mom's just coming back. Anyway. Man. But I have to admit, this battle is not as troublesome as the others. In fact, it wasn't nearly as troublesome as the others. That's one thing I'm grateful for. Looks like he's in a lock or something. He has to change from his magic barrier shit. Oh, there it is. Never mind. He's almost dead. I know this is gonna take way too long, but he's almost dead. He has what, like several hundred left? 100,000. Yeah, several 100,000 left. That's what I meant to say. We're like only 500,000 left. More like it. And enough with the stop. Man, I'm gonna have to replenish all of my stocks after I'm finished with this battle. I can't go into the next two battles without anything to back me up. That would just be suicide. And not just then, it may have took me a long time to get this out because I was leveling up and trying to find the thing. And also had to practice. It's going to take me even longer to try to get the other two because I not only need to practice on them, but I need to level up to level 99. And I have, well, not at this point, but I have school and homework to do. And sometimes work. And yeah, that kind of gets into my schedule. But trust me, if I get these last two fights over with, the LPs, all I have to do is just voice them over and just fire them out because I'm already recording them right now. I'll just fire them out like I used to do. Oh, cool ice cream. It's always fun. Sorry about that ice cream break. Ooh. What kind of LPer eats ice cream during an LP? I do! It's not Brussels, but it works. Anything interesting? Oh yeah, Behemoth King's about to die. I do believe he doesn't last too much longer. He's in last stand, so he's pretty much on his last leg. And you know, oh, he's got a magic barrier on. Yeah, he doesn't stand much of a chance anymore. Because now, it's time to arm the lasers, and now it's time to fire them. Fun! Unleash the lasers! Whoa! I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stop making the sound effects. Vaughn, use Hyper Beam! Oh wait, I've already made that joke. Ice cream's delicious. This ice cream kicks ass. I don't know where my mom got it from. Probably the ice cream shop up the street. But man, it's delicious. In the face. That is so freaking epic. I love that smell. Never know, Skaith may one day save my life. Actually, it did one time. Aww. White breath again. Now I have to resort to Kronos tears. Oh well. But yeah, one time Skaith did save my life, and I do believe it was against Zodiark. He was in his annoying pissy boss mode, and yeah. Zodiac in pissy boss mode equals a very, very hard time. And once he dropped this magical barrier, I shot him in the face with Skate. And then he ended up dropping his physical barrier at the same time. It was the luckiest day of my life. Yeah, just in case anyone knows, that blue spear standing right in front. Oh, he dropped this magical barrier. But still, that blue spear you just saw, that's Ardor. And believe it or not, that's actually a fire spell. And a funny joke, that's what I was using the first time I ran through Hellworm. I was using that spell along with fire-based weapons. Except for the Ultima Blade. That is funny as hell. No, Hellworm's not weak against fire. It's just the fact that he can be cast with oil, which ups the damage of fire attacks. Any other story I need to bring up? Well, I was at one time playing Final Fantasy XIII, and there was one Seath Gate in the game that gave me so much trouble. I do believe it's Seath Gate number 51. Today I finally beat that son of a bitch. And man, is that thing hard. Just letting everyone knows, if you play the game and you find Seath Gate 51, you're in for one hell of a fight. Oh, it's back to the magic barrier. Time to arm the lasers again. Uh-oh, I'm arming all the lasers. I'm pulling out all the stops here. I want this thing dead. Huh. And I'm gonna get this thing dead. In the face, you bastard! Boom! Oh. Another thing I want to talk about. SOPA. Guys like SOPA ruin quality commentaries, LPs, just about anything. Unless you have your own camcorder. So don't support them. Anyway, Behemoth King is dead thanks to LPer. Now, what was I saying about SOPA? Oh yes. Sign the petition, join in the fight, don't let these bastards take away our freedom. God bless America. And I really mean that too. Because there's some Brit series and there's some LPs and there's just about every sort of entertainment that I like that I don't want to be removed from the internet. So I'm taking the time of running back to Rabinaster to tell you that. Whoever thought of the SOPA bill should be ostracized for thinking of ruining the Constitution. Because that's what it's doing. It's going to pretty much defeat the Constitution's purpose. I've signed up for that petition, and I hope that all of you do, to see to it that something like this will never happen again. And you've heard it from me, folks. Fight the good fight. Now let's go get that reward. Oh, and a little word of warning. This won't be the first time you'll be coming to the Feywood in Garavagan, and it definitely won't be the last. I'd say you have like the storyline one more time in Baywood, and at least 3 more times, if not 4, in Garavegan. Yeah, 4 times in Garavegan. The storyline, a hunt. Well, a storyline, a hunt, an optional boss, and an Esper. Actually, one of the optional bosses I'll be going after in the next part. And believe it or not, he's one of the hardest. No, he is the hardest optional boss in the game. Oh, and the difference between the last part and this part, at least the petitioner didn't die. Alright, where are you, Cokeman? There you are. Oh, word of warning, this reward is a hoax. Just thought I'd let you know. Yeah, 200 gil and 250 gil and Bacchus wine. The reward is a hoax. I know what you all are thinking. Man, I killed this thing and it gave me all sorts of trouble. I killed it for chump change. Episode 76. But no. Actually 74. But no. You didn't kill it for chump change. Because we're going to the real reward, which is located in Mount Baromeses. I thought that too at first. But after I found out and read along the line and read in between the context, then yeah, the reward is pretty easy to find. All you have to do is unarm Vaughn. And there's a statue that you probably passed by that I told you to keep an eye on in the part with Judge Bergen, or before the fight with Judge Bergen. That statue right there that looks like a nose. Press X and let Vaughn do the rest. Falcon Kick! If only Falcon Kicks give you money and rods of faith. That's the real reward, folks. 500 gil and a rod, no, 500,000 gil and a rod of faith. What is with me today? Damn, I must be excited or something. Anyway, now that you got 500,000 gil, it's time to save. No, wait. I have one more thing to do. I almost forgot. And if I do this now, that's less time I have to worry about. Because the next battle is going to take long as hell. But here is the prerequisite for the next battle, which is Omega Mark 12. Yes, I'm going to take that thing on. Because I beat Behemoth King, a new mark will appear. Well, a new petition will appear. One that'll make me wish that Mont Blanc was killed in Final Fantasy Tactics. You can kill him off, by the way. Anywho, this hunt is by far the hardest hunt of them all, and I'm about to accept the petition for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the hunt for the big freaking dragon, aka Yasmat. That's how you pronounce it, son of a bitch. I hate that thing. Oh, and notice in the text that he's actually giving you 3 chances to back out of the hunt. See? He literally gave you, I don't know, I think it's 2 or 3 chances. He gave you, yeah, he gives you more than 1 chance to try to back out of the hunt. It was just... yeah, it's just common sense that if he gives you more than 1 chance to try to back out of the hunt, that means you're about to die. Well, I'm ending this part. See you guys when I battle Omega Mark 12 in the next part.